What's good with the people, man? How y'all doing, man? Coffee Chronicles. Man, look, I wasn't even finna do this stuff today. You know what I'm talking about? These one of them days, baby goods don't be feeling so well. You know what I'm talking about, man? December 1st. So we gonna do this one a little bit different today, y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? First of all, man, I wanna say R.I.P. Rest in peace to Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about? One of my childhood friends. You know what I'm talking about? Real good dude. You know what I'm talking about, man? He was a real good dude. He got killed on this day though some time back. You know what I'm talking about, man? You feel me? So I'm gonna tell you, I used to like man, y'all know I don't promote no drug usage and all that old good stuff, and I love all my people, man. And if I mess with you, you know I love you, man. If I don't mess with you, you know I still love you. You know what I'm talking about, man? I just love people. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, we got to do this one for Hollywood, man. Good dude, man. Ever since he was a youngster, he was just one of them. She was like, if you where we from, man, and you want to get technical, like the first BGs, I guess from the six, it would have been like Lando, Little Brother, and Wood. You know what I mean? And for us, it was Lil Rude. You know what I mean? So them was the kind of like first BGs on the spot. You know what I'm talking about? The first youngsters that really just got a chance to hang out. You know what I'm talking about? Before we was letting youngsters in. You know what I'm talking about? Before that, your membership, you know what I'm talking about? Your membership was just different. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't live around here. You didn't grow up. You know what I'm talking about? That wasn't just no good place to hang out. You know what I'm talking about? We was a little bit rough around the edges. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Hollywood, man. Real good brother, man. Real good brother, man. But like I said, I used to like holidays and shit because it's a gang of us. The whole bunch of the fellas, man. All our birthdays being December and shit. You know what I'm talking about? This used to be a fun month. You know what I'm talking about? So all that bullshit happened, man. That's why a nigga don't be really in that. Like, I ain't never give a fuck about a holiday anyway. But like, that's why I don't really be into that holiday spirit, man. You know what I'm talking about? That shit be kind of soggy now. You know what I'm talking about? My man was a good man, though. You know what I'm talking about? And I be having to live with that shit. You feel me? Because I be that's just a cold thing. You know what I'm talking about? That's a cold guilt to live with. You know what I'm talking about? That's why sometimes you should just leave people alone because you don't never know what they dealing with. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what you might say to send the motherfucker off the edge. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's just good to leave people alone. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that was some it is what it is, but you know what I mean? We lost a good one. You know what I'm talking about? Little youngster was sharp as hell, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't even call me a youngster, he was a grown man, a good father, you know what I'm talking about? My nigga was just on point, man, you know what I'm talking about? That nigga was ahead of his time, man, you know what I'm talking about? He was one of them niggas that, you know what I'm talking about? Made a living off outthinking motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? My nigga coined the phrase, if you don't go, you don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Man, my nigga was a good nigga, bro, he just was, you know what I'm talking about? Hella funny. My nigga could rap a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga was just a good nigga, man. Hella sharp. You know what I'm talking about? Hella sharp, especially for his age. That nigga always to me, that nigga had a mentality like that, like the white boy off Blow. Georgie, the nigga who, when they popped the nigga, he still wasn't tripping. He just told the people to get they dope. Like, fuck all this mess, bro. Let's get to this money. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't pop Georgie. Georgie wasn't even tripping. Georgie was still trying to make the transaction. You feel me, man? Let's just get this money. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga always, to me, he had a mentality like that. You know what I'm talking about, man? My man was just trying to get to that money. You know what I'm talking about? Ahead of his time, man. Like I said, I wasn't even finna come do this shit today. I don't even really feel, you know what I'm talking about? I don't feel like that shit, bro. But, fuck it, you know what I'm talking about? R.I.P Hollywood, man, you know what I'm talking about? Good dude, man. One of the real good brothers, you know what I'm talking about, man? December 1st, you know what I'm talking about? One of the coldest days I ever seen in my life, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, you know what I'm talking about? Baby cousin got hit in the back. You know what I'm talking about, man. I bet y'all ain't even know baby cuz had to survive an assassination attempt on his life. You know what I'm talking about, man? But my partner got clipped in the process, man. You know what I'm talking about? And shit just fucked up, bro. Life just fucked up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Shit just happened the way it happened, bro. Motherfucker don't know why. It just life, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's kind of good, especially if you're a youngster and you're younger, man. It's kind of good just to really pay attention to the decisions you make, man. Because for some reason, like, I don't know how it happened. Like I said, y'all see the shit I be talking about. I don't know how this shit got the way it is. But I don't know how they made, like, they put in you niggas' head, like, you can just get up every day with your motherfucking 40, get in your car and just ride around and kill people and just return home safe and sound, nigga, and wake up and do that shit again in the morning, bro. I don't know what kind of video game they got y'all living in, man. But that ain't how it go. I'm telling you, man, that ain't how it go, bro. You feel me? So you got to be real. You just got to pay attention to the decisions you make, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because one wrong decision can cost you your life, can cost you the rest of your life. You know what I'm talking about? One bad decision could just put you, like, you can make one bad decision, bro, and it fuck you up for the rest of your life, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This shit ain't like no video games. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You getting beat on Mario Brothers or something, you could just hit the reset or something. You know what I'm talking about? Or turn on Contra and get 30 extra minutes. This shit don't work like that, bro. It just don't. Once you zap, you zap. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody, like, once you zap, bro. Once it's over, it's over. You feel what I'm talking about? So, especially if you one of the young brothers out there, nephew and them, man, like, if you can, man, just pay a little bit closer to the decisions you make. You know what I'm talking about? Because we too young to fuck our life off. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz still pushing. I was there once, you know what man, you know what I'm talking about? I done had to live through some devastating shit, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz still on here smiling. You know what I'm talking about, man? It just is what it is, man. You feel me? And man, it's just life. You know what I'm talking about? You don't never know when that shit gonna happen. It's just life. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's very important to keep your motherfucking head on the swivel. You know what I'm talking about? You don't never know when that shit just gonna happen, bruh. You don't never know. That's why it's really not it's good to be involved in some shit. You know what I'm talking about? They come back on you like that. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just life, man. So, you know, it's just life, bro. Shit is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? I told you everything got a reward and a consequence. You know what I'm talking about? I guess that was one of my consequences, y'all. You feel me? It is what it is. I love y'all, though. Like I said, I wasn't even finna come do this shit, man. But gotta shout out my brother, man. R.I.P Woods, you know what I'm talking about? One of the most hustlingest, you know what I'm talking about, funniest, you know what I'm talking about, realest nigga on earth, like I said, man. Because when we was in that situation, bro, on some real shit, my nigga really got fucked. My nigga could have just jumped out and ran, bro. You get what I'm saying? My nigga could have just jumped out and got somewhere, you know what I'm talking about? Because I didn't even know what was going on, you know what I'm talking about? My partner, man, you know what I'm talking about, is like he got clipped trying to save me, like, baby cuz, get low. You know what I'm talking about? That was his last words, y'all. Baby cuz, get low. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga got clipped. But my nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I was one of my niggas, you know what I'm talking about? My nigga had a chance to just get on. You know what I'm talking about? Save himself. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga didn't rock like that, though. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we come from them days when your brother is your brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? You leave with your brother, you come back with your brother, you go to jail with your brother, man, or you just come home with your brother. You know what I'm talking about? We come from them days, man. But I love my nigga. That's some of the realest shit I ever seen, man. That man basically saved my life, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That man basically saved my life. That man kind of like put himself out there to save me, man. You know what I'm talking about? So baby cuz be living with a little bit different, you know what I'm talking about, shit inside. You know what I'm talking about, man? That shit gets to me on some days. You know what I'm talking about? Some days is better than others. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just what it is, y'all. But I love that brother. I want to say R.I.P to that man, you know what I'm talking about? Because he basically saved my life. You know what I'm talking about? And since I've been living, that's the realest shit I done seen thus far. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P to my little nigga, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good nigga he was, man. And if y'all don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love, man. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P Hollywood, man.